Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Juggernaut and this is Crusader Kings 2 Holy Fury. We're going to Let's Play Crusader Kings as the Duke of, as the King of Epirus. Yes, it used to be the Duke and also used to be a vassal, but now it is a Serbian Slavic King of Epirus, which is a tributary to the Byzantine Empire, which I was going to talk about this entire area at the risk of sounding, you know, subjective and nationalistic and all that. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but I sort of never really got around to it. But the entire Serbia thing was underrepresented. Well, the opposite actually was underrepresented in the various starting dates for CK2, especially later on. Culture and gospel religions all the same here eventually, right? Culture-wise, especially. In the later dates, but yeah, I like it. I like it. This is ever so slightly closer to realism. Okay, this is a problem. These two areas are a bit of a problem. You will find evidence of Serbs settling Peloponnesus, but that's a little bit more of a problematic issue. But yes, the entire Epirus thing. Definitely so. We're going to play as him because he doesn't start off too powerful. It's roughly, I mean, the game difficulty says roughly the same as a Duke of somewhere in the Byzantine Empire, except this guy's a little bit more independent. So we're going to start with that, and I'm not going to meddle with the ruler designer. So we're just going to play as Mislav of Epirus. Slavic, all of that stands. Later we will change, though. The idea here is we start off as a sort of immigrant king, if you will, you know, roughly what we are at this stage. And the idea is for us to restore the Roman Empire. If everything goes well and everything goes according to plan, we will play as this guy, build a dynasty around him, and actually, what is the dynasty? Can we check that in? No. No, I can't fiddle with that. Alright. Would like to... Is he the same as anyone else around him, is what I'm getting at? No. No. Alright. Fair enough. So, the idea is to, at the beginning, unify with Serbia, Croatia, Slavonia, and also of these other Slavic independent nations here, invade Bulgaria, take that over, and sort of become a Balkan powerhouse, then take on the Byzantines, then try and contain the Abbasid threat while expanding in other less difficult directions, and yeah, restore the Roman Empire. Probably switch to Catholic, and then maybe later to Hellenic and stuff like that, or Orthodox, and then whatever. By the way, they still kept the entire Orthodox Catholic thing in 769. Would it be too difficult to make these two starting dates have Christianity as one religion? Would it? I don't think it would. At any rate, let's begin. So, here we go. I think I have a preset of rules. It's either this one or this one. Let's start with this one. So, major epidemics historical, minor epidemics historical, Mongol invasion historical, Aztec invasion 13th century, so end game content. I'm going to turn it on, just why not? By the 13th century, it will need a challenge, hopefully. We presume non-epidemic diseases fewer on more, or on default. It feels a little bit too much, honestly. So I put them on. You usually play with them on fewer. Shadow retreat off at all times. Army movement lock on. That's good. That's good. I like this. I'll keep this. That's good. Siege assault siege events. Nice. Defensive pacts off. Obviously, it's not a very good feature. Absurd events. Oh, sorry, absurd events. I expect very few will get that reference, but, you know, Absurd events, yes. Gender equality, historical even. That's okay. No bad on stability, unstable, yeah. That's good, that's good. Assassination by direct action, let's turn it to plots only, why not? Release prisoner after punishment, I explained in the previous series, the Vikings in Africa campaign, why I turn this off. I don't abuse it, that's the entire thing. I don't abuse it, I torture people that, if released or if kept in my dungeon, would more or less mean nothing. Or sometimes in a fit of rage, I cut off a hand or penis or two off of an imprisoned king, but I don't release him after that because it doesn't make much sense. But yeah, I don't abuse it to kill people, and it's just fun. It's a flavor thing, right? Multiplayer invasions off. Yeah, turn that off. Titles named after dynasties, sure. Multiplayer is not free, alright. Crusader states. This is new, we'll just keep it as default. Holy Fury Crusades. Yep. Yep, that's all good. Blood Splatter. Oh, that is good. Hellenic Revival. Oh, that is so good too. Pregnancy Flavor. Oh, that is good. That is so good. I like that. There's so much stuff. That's the thing. There's so much stuff. Way more than I expected. To be perfectly honest with you, having redoing Holy Warfare in general would be good. Adding a few flavor events here and there. Adding just a lot of flavor stuff for Holy Warfare, and then the Holy Land and the Reconquista as well would have been fine for a DLC. Yet there is so much more. Like the stuff that's been redone, and then just I can go on and on for days. But you know what? Let's do something better. Let's play. Right. There is also something I need to do before we begin. What? Was that always here? I don't think that was always there. UI scale. That's cool. Can I increase that? It says it's experimental. Let's go to 1.3. Must restart the game for change thing. Fine, we'll go back down to 1. Audio. Crank that all the way up. Why? Well, there's new soundtracks. There's new soundtracks, and by God, I love them. They are phenomenal. There is a musical player somewhere as well, if I remember. No, that was CK. That was EU4. That's not CK2. So in order to do that, you do next song. Very cool. We'll go with that one. All right. The soundtrack's so damn good. I just pray to the Lord Almighty that let's turn it down a little bit. I just pray. Yeah, I do play. I just pray to the Lord Almighty that I don't get any copyright problems with it, but it's Paradox. I realistically shouldn't. Plus, most of the companies that work on this are fairly ubiquitous, ubiquitous. Yes, that's how you say it, and not that well known. So, let's begin with the sort of standard way you begin. What is this? Do I need to kill you? They've reorganized the entire UI thing. Oh, I have no idea what I'm looking at. So what is this? Traits, modifiers. Now I have a long list of things. Thank you. Personal combat skill now has an icon. Thank you. This has been restructured. Sway or what? Sway or antagonize? You can only sway one character at a time. I was going to say, then why just not sway every single vassal at all times? Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Kills. This character is not a known murderer. Now it actually keeps score of this. Oh, that is beautiful. Alright. Let's see. So I'm the King of Epirus, but that's I'm not judgmental. You can hold the Duchy of Epirus. I don't mind. What duchy do I hold? Ohrid. So, de jure Ohrid and the one I hold are the same. I also hold this. Okay, so I don't need to, I don't need to restructure or reorganize anything, pretty much. Yeah, we just need to take stuff from the Byzantines later down the line to make de jure stuff happen properly, but yeah. That's good, I like that, that's good. Okay, so, let's get our minor titles established first. And then we will deal with the rest, as it were. I suppose I'll go with you. Right, commanders. Let's make sure we auto-assign those. And that's it. Positions. Ah, so this is the issue we're going to have at the start. Not enough slots for the thing, which is why we need to empower the council. But that does mean that title revocation laws and centralization will need to get past second. Honestly, I don't need centralization because I have 8. With this character, mind you, his stewardship is... Well, his stewardship is 14. It's not entirely terrible. So what I don't like these two being here. I sort of prefer them where they were traditionally. The rest of the stuff I do like. Shall we change our look a little bit? I don't like the long hair. Let's... Yeah, I think that looks better. Alright, so... I'm not very good at war stuff, so going to war won't... Going to the war trade won't do much. Seduction is fun. Carousing is more pragmatic. Carousing it is. Alright. Become exalted among men. Create a territory. Except that's not at all what it says. It says create a treasury. Very, very different indeed. Let's become exalted among men first, and then we'll create a treasury. So... What do you mean tributary state of? Is the suzerain of King Minislav of Epirus. I was gonna say... There is some rough form of centralization here. Huh. Alright, that's interesting. So... Stop paying tribute. But can I stop paying tribute to him, but not to him? That's interesting. This is a very interesting start. I like it. First of all. Second of all, you... Yeah, you're tribal, so this does not necessarily represent what I'm going up against. Mind you, neither does this. It's going to sound stupid, but one of the best ways for a Balkan nation to expand is into Africa. Well, this is going to be a bit of an issue, but... I apologise, it is a bit slow going, but I do need a little bit of time to get to know my surroundings and all that, as it were. I usually start off a little bit quicker, but that's because I know by heart pretty much where everything is and how everything looks, but things have changed now, you know? It's not the same anymore. Right. Where were we? Ah, yes, the council. Well, might as well empower it, right? We could have gotten away with not doing it and keeping that guy slightly displeased, but... why? You know? Go centralization immediately and get stuff going, right? Agnetic Gavelkind. Therein lies the issue, yes? Plus, I'm 44 years old. That's also a bit of a problem. Okay, so you're already at war with someone. Yes. Let's sway one of our vassals, the more powerful one. Just sort of experience what that's like. Hold on, I can only sway one. I can only sway one character at a time, or what am I? Oh, I get it. Alright. So you click it and he's swaying automatically. What about antagonizing? You can do one sway and one antagonize at a time. Right, got it. Thank you. Imperial Diadem. That's new. Stewardship mostly party mostly. Yeah, because the Byzantines needed a buff, right? I suppose you did take away a whole chunk of their territory, so yeah, fair enough. I think this was taken away as well. So 6-9 start. I'm pretty sure this was all connected. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's Greek Orthodox under the wrong ruler. Well, not wrong. Well, yeah, I suppose wrong for the Greek Orthodox. Yeah, you took a whole chunk of the territory away, so fair enough, I suppose. They got a shiny crown instead. Alright, Hashem educate Masun. Diplomacy, sure. Now the Byzantines are at war with someone too. Oh really? Up there? Come on. There's a better target. Sorry. I haven't slept for the last 3 or 4 days. At all. Like 2 hours per night, which is... Now, he's having fun in his war. I want to do the same. However, I have something better in mind. Since I can't declare war on him, why not just swear fealty to the Byzantines? Immediately. And then... stop paying tribute. Worship the ancestors. Share your wisdom with me. Also, pick a patron deity. No reason why not to. None of these increase... Yeah, we'll go with this one. None of these increase diplomacy, which is kind of what I wanted to buff up a little bit, but fine. Then... Right. Then... We have the Gussar retinue. Yeah. Fine. Not too bad. What's income like? I wonder. 5 point... Well, no, actually it's... Yeah, well, it is, because we're now a vassal, so we need to pay tax anyway. Start the independence faction already, eh? Yeah, I think so. Alright, and now I can declare war over a border dispute. Yes, that. I was going to say, that one thing at a time. Jesus Christ, you're acting like this is the first time you've ever played this game. We need to convert to his religion. That's what we need to do. or convert to the local Greek religion, which requires a prestige score of 500. So, in order to achieve said score, we can join a war that the Byzantines will win. And this will speed us along. Has transferred the vassalage. Oh, thank you. Thank you oh so much. You're going to get sacrificed, because sod you. So let's see how Epirus looks right now. Right, there we go. And you're going to be displeased at the entire directly, whatever situation. So here's this to you. Yeah, that one, that's yours now. And all of a sudden you love me. Also, you are no longer needed as a... Your services are no longer required, basically. Go away. Right, I also haven't deployed these guys. Jesus. Mysticos... Diviner... Oh, it still says Diviner because... Yeah. Not going to deploy you, you're going to scheme, claim troops. And that's all. That is all. Yes, indeed it is. I'm thinking, do we send actual soldiers over? You know, do I raise my men and send actual soldiers over? Because that... It would make a certain amount of sense, wouldn't it? How many men does the Byzantine Empire have? 8,500. That's not a lot. How many men do the Abbasids have? Again, not a lot. Is it just me, or has the number of soldiers been reduced? Mind you, I'm coming in from a fairly late game campaign. This is the earliest starting date, so alright. Maybe it's just me. Right, glory to the Thunder God. And I've joined your war. Now, you should like me a little bit more. Ah, zealous. I'm working on that, though. That's the thing, you see. I'm working on that. I need 500 prestige. Do I have any boats? No. Alright, let's raise the levies, and we'll send men over. I'll send men over, and, yeah. Ooh, ruler personally leading troops now gives morale plus 10. That's good. Offer me a seat of advisor, I like it. I also rather like the new portraits. There's tons of those. And also, they reflect, like, I don't know how much sense this makes. They reflect your character now, you know? Nominate successor. My son? No. Okay. Imperial militaristic autocracy. Well, whoever the hell I nominate doesn't exactly matter. That's also a new thing, by the way. I'll read into the succession a little bit later. I don't want to just read stuff out loud for you for the first half of the game. That would be a little bit silly. Tell you what, we're in 2 wars. Might as well... God, this song, I love the song. Ugh. It's like a whole new game, ladies and gents. It is like a whole new game. And to someone that's been playing this since release, that is significant and also says a lot about the quality of Paradox. So, spend some time with me. Sure. You can talk in private. Finding your visit filled me with purpose. And one last thing. Hope you like it here. Alright, so this is like a slight increase to opinion. I think the antagonizing thing will be more fun to do. But I don't really want to antagonize my liege lord just yet. Oh, you're screwed now. Should I lead these men personally? Wrong question, I already am. Let's go. Alright. Please, my son, he's very sick. Okay. Murder. Murder and mayhem. Lovely. Okay. Ransom him away, because I need money. Glorious victory. Hmm. Alright. I think I just learned something from a dead woman, which... Hey. It works, it works. My son shat himself to death. Game. Game. My son shat himself to death, game. Why are you doing this to me? Ooh, big and important vassal. Ruler of the entire emirate? Yes, ruler of the entire emirate. Alright. So I can execute you. But that wouldn't do me much good, would it? I mean, your son would inherit, and then I have to find and execute him. I could ransom you away, except you don't have any money. So you know what? If you can't pay the ransom, and I can't execute you... No! But... What? My favourite button, where is it? Please, my favourite button, it's very sick. Oh, you would deny me my favourite button. Fine, I'll settle for torturing him. What did I do? Severely injured and fatigued. Alright. I was gonna maim him, like chop off a body part, or 6. Oh, how unfortunate. Is that your son? Be a shame if something were to happen to him. That's not your son. Damn it. Thought that was your son, but alright, I want to be a bit cruel. Plus, look at it. Look at it. It's insane. I now have reason to kill people. It used to be executing courtiers, executing prisoners of war, doesn't matter. You do it to clear up the dungeon, right? That's more or less the only reason why you execute people. Now, though. Now. Now we're in for some excitement. Let him rot. You are not getting out of that dungeon. In a while. By the way, there is a bug with the game. Occasionally these shields will turn black. There was a fix released, and it didn't do what it says in the name. As in, it didn't fix anything, unfortunately. I know, it's a bit weird like that. There will be one released soon, but here's the thing, it's not a permanent bug. It's like, you click it, it's black, you click away, click back into it, it's now normal again. It's very, very irrelevant. I think it used to be worse. I think it used to, like, become permanent. As in, for example, Vlastimirovich would become just black. And you would click away and then go back here, and then it would still be bogged out. It's not anymore, though. There's also a bug with the portraits occasionally, where... You know the silence from Doctor Who? That. Or, something along those lines. It'd be terrible, terrible, terrible. Vote for you and you will owe me a favour. Yeah, you're influential, I'll do it. I mean, a little bit distant, but yeah, I'll do it. Alright, you know what? I'll siege this thing down just to get some practice. Did you die? Died in the dungeons. Does that count as a kill? Oh, yes it does. Lovely. Alright. It's now like a... How do you call that? It's now like... It's not a list, but you know what I mean? It's like a... It's like a thing now. It's a beautiful thing. Right, let's take a concubine or two from you. So, I'm going to take one from the Bulgarians. No. That be a no. You just lose to Italy? Alright. Slavonia. Jesus. Slavonia, hi. I would like a person as tribute. Lovely. I need to make babies. Or else this entire Let's Play is going to end in a matter of days. What have you done? I think I bought you in a broken state. I haven't exactly bought you, you were just gifted to me, which is even worse. Okay. Perhaps it could help me to increase High Chief Budimir's opinion of me if I send him a gift as a show of friendship. This is not a good idea. It's not a good idea because I don't have any money to spare, per se. Oh, the Strategos of Kefalonia. Or is it Kefalonia? I've been here in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yesterday, I've been... There's a statue of Zeus. Well, no, there isn't. But in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there's a statue of Zeus here, and I climbed onto its penis. Yes, it did. It's the most hilarious screenshot I've ever taken in my video gaming career. Also a little bit awkward to explain to people that I had no idea what the game was about, but, you know, more on that later, eh? The Champions of Perun, my, what is this? The Champions of Perun, the Slavic god of thunder, and also the main god, but not really the second main god, but we really like this one, the other one's evil. God. Strive to uphold the idea of honor, and that's like a warrior guild, right? Ooh, what does the last one do? Hero. Power indomitable. Jesus, alright. While leading armies, you no longer suffer even lethal injuries from battle. Choose military aspect? That is... We're joining. I'll gladly fight to prove myself. We're gonna die here. I shouldn't have joined. Sparring match. Fuck! Right. Sorry about that. There was someone at the door, and we did join the society despite losing the duel. So, swollen wrist and wounded. Personal combat minus 14. Wow, alright. Yeah, there's some asking money for, There's no shame in acknowledging a worthy opponent. Absolutely, yeah. 16 personal combat skills. Very much worthwhile. Is that blood on my face? Or is it just the portrait? Huh. Whatever. Alright, yeah, like I said, someone asking money for charity or whatever. Ah, don't interrupt me. Alright, let's go and fight them. Whoop. Not me. This personal combat skill is terrible. Plus, I'm wounded. Let's get rid of that. By the way, are there any plots I should... I know of no plots. Alright. And the Bandits faction has grown a little bit. Ah. We're now at 44%. Okay. We don't exactly love one another, so okay, I'll keep the faction up for now. I do need to look at the inheritance thing, though. Like, I definitely... Hereditary Despotic Kingdom, what? So you're telling me I just need... Oh god, no. I clicked away from the screen and... Okay, we there? Clicked on the other monitor. Fine, where is this? Yeah, do I just need... Huh. I just need a son, don't I? Do I have any brothers or anything? No. I do have a rival, though. I mean, I've picked up 3 concubines. So I'm sort of counting on there being children in my life. But at least one. My wife's 46, which isn't the best of age, but my concubines are perfect. So, what gives? Right, let's go fight these guys over here for a while, and then I'll get to the baby making. Alright, we killed someone. Okay, you know what? I'm a lover, not a fighter, apparently, right now. For the Avars, alright. Ah, here we go. Ah, but this is for the Byzantine Empire. Right. I just nominate him. Huh? Why not? Okay, let's get out of here though. A daughter was born to my rival. I don't care. Aegean Islands. Ah, so you've given me the Aegean then. Okay. Well, guess what? You're fired. The guy from the Aegean, he's hired. Why does he dislike me? Feudal opinion of granted viceroyalities. Here's a question. High chiefdom. Kingdom. Who's the viceroy? Because I haven't granted any viceroyalities. Not that I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure I don't have those. Huh. Curious little thing. Okay. Anyways, prestige is at 300. Can I convert to the local religion? Sorry, what do I need? Okay, whatever. Search for a smith, hold a Yadil festival. Falsely confess faith. I can falsely confess faith. What do I need for that? 100 piety. Yeah, falsely confess it and then fully confess it. I think that's easier than going convert to local religion, which is... 500 prestige, yeah. So I need 100 piety. We'll get that. Anyways, he's given me the Aegean, which is... It's not in Epirus. Why is he giving me the Aegean? Burying vassals under me, I suppose? Get me to like him? I don't know. But what you're doing is the entire independence faction is now growing stronger. Because I am. Alright, tell you what though, ladies and gents, I think this is quite enough for this video. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series. We're going to restore the Roman Empire, you and I together. How we're going to go about doing that, I'm not exactly sure, but we're off to a good start. I mean, for starters, we're a part of the Roman Empire, which, actually, you know what? Kingdom of Thrace. Thrace is now a kingdom. That makes a lot of sense. I can't rename it because it's not mine. I was going to rename it into the Eastern Roman Empire, but hey. Okay, whatever. Like I said, like, subscribe down below. And tell me if you have any type of backseating whatsoever. I not only support it, I encourage it. Feel free to offer advice, and it shall all be read and listened to. I do not besmirch it one bit. Until next time, though, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.